they still don't think that the potential to manipulate the weather to this degree exists. And if you can't get behind, if you can't get behind Orgon, if you can't get behind the soliton or the scalar wave aspect and the energy from the vacuum, then you don't see how using thermodynamics as your base for physics that this is possible.
Have you had any threats or designations from agents? Or
No.
Never?
No.
Not so far.
I've had lots of Russians hack my site though. Lots of Russians.
Have it.
Yeah, just take it down.
But you're no longer a weatherman because of it too, right?
So. Well, that's true too. And I'm not doing TV because of the station up the street from where I was working. You know, kind of started to agitate the Ford and Chevy dealers. And they didn't want the station up the street wanted to take my station's advertising in the weather segment up there because of what I was talking about. And so they don't want to advertise on the station because it's not. And my GM would let me do this for a year. You know, he's like, you're making me $1 million a year. You know, I kind of want to keep you around. But when corporate got wind of the station up the street playing with the regional advertisers and trying to stir some dissent, then happens that. So, you know, it all works out.
What about pilots? Like just normal aircraft pilots and say, what do you think it is?
Most of them say no way. Yeah. I will get an occasional picture of something that they see as just bizarre. And then they'll send that along. They're few and far between. They really are. They really are. Well, and they don't, we actually have a better perspective of these things on the ground than they do up there. Because you're looking, you know, you're flying into it. You know, how fun is it to drive into a snowstorm? You know, it's tough to get your bearings so you don't have the perspective. Now, who I'd like to talk to are the dudes on the space station, shuttle pilots, because they're at a relatively low enough altitude, 250, 350 miles up, that they don't, you're like, holy cow. Those guys I would like to talk to and love to send a digital card to shoot for me.
I spoke to Sergey Krikalev. He's the guy that has the 2+ years space record. I asked him if there's stuff going on, and he said, yeah.
I can't imagine that you couldn't have that vantage point of looking outside the space station's window and look at the geometry, the gross geometry or beautiful geometry, you know, that they see in the atmosphere now. It's so pronounced, it's so blatant, and they've gotten away with it for so long that their own arrogance is like, you know, whatever. You know, we'll do it till we can. You know, and isn't that the way the kids are with something they're doing with their parents? We'll do it till we can. You know, it's just that kind of mentality.
It's worldwide, just northern hemisphere.
It's worldwide. The poor Aussies are just that continent has just been burned up because of drought. And it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be. It can be used for.
So are they neglecting the third world countries? Or are they hitting them as hard as?
What do you think?
Probably hitting them harder.
Harder.
They want to get rid. They want to decrease the population.
There's no media for them to complain to.
Right.
Yeah.
The other aspect, though, is that there's a greater dollar change when you hit first world countries. You know, if we want to look at the climate gate as a failure of the ability for the powers to be to tax carbon usage, then what did we see in December and January? Pretty cold. So they pull that tax out of us, either kindly 2%, or they just turn down the thermostat and we use more energy, and then they get the money that way. So they got us coming or going. The only thing that gets in their way is us knowing about it and the consciousness of becoming aware. That's the goal.
To your knowledge, is there any connection between Morgellons disease and chemtrails?
Or Jones.
Yeah,
Or is there? Or is that from
I don't know.
Or is it from an entirely different source?
I don't know. I'll say that the chemtrails can't help. They absolutely can't help. And they're a factor that so many things could be introduced into the population that is all completely off the radar part of the problem.
Mosquitoes.
Yeah. Yeah, mosquitoes. You know, who yeah. I'm just grateful I don't have it. But I come across that really a pH change in the body is very, very
This trail's done. Where you going?
Same with magnesium chloride that we get from Magport every day. It's like billions of tons every year into
US
the,
magnesium.
yeah, here in
Number one.
Utah.
You were done on rock right now.
No, it's there.
I've
Everybody
known
knows about it.
about Magcor for 20 years and I've been bitching at everybody, but no, but everybody passes the buck. It's not our problem, it's such and such's problem.
Yeah.
You call such and such and they pass the buck back to the guy you just talked to. Nobody wants to do anything about it because the state of Utah's making a whole bunch of money off
Yeah,
that.
they say US magnesium is the biggest polluter in the country.
It's the biggest.
Should we take a little break?
No, I didn't have it plugged in, so.
Might be a good time for a 5-minute break.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do it in 10 minutes.
Got a little bread and some peanut cheese over here. Help yourself.
How was your baby?
The other one is the business side that actually pays the bills, if you will, and that's wacutah.com, which is kind of where the process of transitioning from. I mean, talking about this stuff, doesn't get me anywhere. It doesn't get you guys anywhere. It just, it's knowledge. It's information. It's not even really knowledge, it's just information. How do you integrate this? How do you action on this? And so that's kind of where the blue water alchemy side of things comes in. And that's the spiritual aspect. Because everything that happens in our lives eventually has to be spiritualized. We have to integrate it as an experience to grow with. And a lot of people, this shit sends them into fear.
Yeah,
Yes.
it does. That's why my husband's not here.
And so there was almost a year and a half where I got my site hacked, and I didn't put it back up. I just let it be, because I just kept getting the pings and emails that people were taking this into a fear place. And I didn't want to further that. I didn't want to be responsible for furthering their agenda, which is exactly, by this knowledge I was doing, that I was having a tough enough time presenting it in a detached way to where you couldn't evoke, oh my God, what are you going to do to me? Because then people personalize it. Then you can look at what happened in Haiti. It doesn't really matter at the end of the day to those people whether it was a man-made event or a natural event. They still have a whole lot of cleanup to do. And they're still going to need a whole lot of loving from the rest of the world.
So what do you think about that? Because me and my sister-in-law were talking about that last night. I wouldn't be surprised if it was man-made.
I've come across some insider info, and I don't know if it's legit or not, in 2003. And this quote-unquote whistleblower had said there's going to be some really bad quakes coming in the next several years. And if you want a quick filter to see if these are man-made or not, look at the depths that the quakes originate from. And he listed 3 depths that the quakes would start. 5 kilometers. He said not 5.2, not 4.7, exactly 5.0. 10.0.
I'm correct.
And 35.0, the depths that the quakes would pop from. So he said that is simply the filter. Look for quakes